Alright guys, welcome. We're checking patch notes today. It's Tekken 8 day. I did try to do this earlier in the night when it first come out, but I fell asleep. So we're gonna do it now. But the first character, as you can see, is Claudio. I main both Claudio and Lars because Claudio made me feel bad about myself when I wasn't doing any higher with Lars because I realized of the weaknesses he has were too strong. But anyway, we're gonna look at Claudio. I'm gonna show you some stuff. So the first thing, I kind of looked at this already, but I want to highlight something. So first things first, this move is good. This is such an odd move. And if I charge it, and you let me charge it, I get Starburst, which is, needless to say, really good. So that's cool. What else? What else changed with this character? In Starburst, when he does that, oh, sorry, hold on. It's 14, he gets more damage, I believe, and it wall splats. But let's say I was to go to the corner. I fucked up, but you get what I mean. You get. But I probably, actually, now that I'm saying that, I could probably get the charge. I can probably get the charge version. The charge version is really good. Nah, you can't. Okay, maybe I have to phrase it. But anyway, on normal hit, that's fine. But on block, it's minus 13. But when you're in heat, wait, when you have Starburst, you are now +1. The distance is a bit far, but you're in +1, so that's decent, right? But you can't really take advantage of it from what I've seen. What else? When he's okay, the thing about this, the cusp of this, is that if I do this, let's say here, I'm neutral and I get Starburst. But if I've already had Starburst and I do it and I charge it, it becomes a guard break, which is really cool. Which means technically I can do that. I don't know what else is 14. I can do that. Yeah, that's kind of it, really. I can only do that. The most optimal thing is that. I could obviously do that too. Just depends. I get Starburst regardless of how I do it, but that's a nice feature. So like in heat, obviously I can just guard break, and then I can do whatever. So that's the first thing that I saw change with him, and I thought that's kind of cool. The second thing, which I'm gonna show you now, was, oh yeah, I already showed you what it's like on heat. Oh yeah, if he's in Starburst as well, sorry. If he's in Starburst as well, and he does it, and they block it, for example, it's still +1, no matter what. If I don't charge it, boom, if I charge it, bang. I think I already said that though. Anyway, next thing, he has a new move called Orion's belt. Orion. This, which to me feels really good. This also means now inherently that this move, as you can tell, no longer knocks down, so it no longer wall splats. So you have to kind of use this move to do that stuff. But if you see how much that pushed him back, I get Arsene as well. No Arsene. I'm trying to work out the pattern for this. It's possible to definitely like go wall to wall, but I just don't know what the method is for that yet. But it's 100% possible to go to the wall with this. But so let's say if I try this. Let's say I try this, right? I messed up. One, bang, 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 bang. Okay, one more time, I promise. 1, 2, breaking the wall. And do you see what I'm saying? I fucked up though. So bang, 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 bang. 1, 2, 3, bang. Right? Cool. You see what I'm saying? I could probably get to the other wall, right? But it's good for combo. It's good for ending combos. Good for breaking the wall. And I guess if you know the route, I don't know the route right now. Like if you know the route, you could probably get the wall with this and then wall splat and start your combo. But you saw already, I already did it. You can get a wall combo without starting it. So that's pretty cool. Crucial changes, I think, which I'm just gonna tell you at this point because I'm not quite showing you. Up forward 2, as you already know, like you can now transition into crouch. I think that's a universal feature that everyone got. But for Claudio on hit, on block, sorry, he's +4 now, which actually gives us more utility. Plus, he can go into crouch from here. So obviously being +4 with Claudio, going like that, bang, you can obviously opt into that, that's +6. Or, you know, do another one, do that, which is another new move. But yeah, like, he's got options in that. That's really good for me, personally. Next thing, which I seem to have forgotten, is recovery times. So this is, now some of the things that I'm going to show you are good. Like, he got frame adjustment on this, +1. +1 on this. He's now +1 on that. This has no counter hit properties anymore, but it does more damage. It's actually kind of insane. But yeah, +1, +1. This is no longer plus. It's -6. So technically you lost your turn, but you can step maybe. But yeah. But the benefit of it now is that it will knock down. So that's guaranteed. If you hit it. So that's cool. So he lost that utility. Another move that he got adjusted is this. That's so quick, right? It's so quick now. Like, it used to be 24 frames, so now it's on the verge of being semi-unreactable. Especially online, you're not reacting to someone doing this. Look, that is quick. That is so quick now. On counter hit, this is the thing about not having the key charge anymore, because now I can't just do counter. I have to set it every time. Anyway, what I do now? 13. You're already thinking that's not that big of a deal, but you can do that. Like, it's 13, but if I have heat, right, and I'm at the wall, and you for some reason press a button when I'm doing this, bang, you're now in a combo. Bang! 73 damage off of just that, right? But also, if, also I can just do this. 1-1. Which is another new move, where, as you saw, I knock you down, I'm +44, and I get Starburst. You're thinking, what kind of move is that? And it's actually a good move. This is great for whiff punishment. This is great for like just punishment in general. So now it does 29 damage, and it's a 12 frame punish. So that is beautiful. Absolutely beautiful for me. But yeah. And then he gets, then when he gets Starburst, he can just do whatever. When he's that far anyway, it will break a wall too. I didn't even know that. You can just finish combos like that. You don't even need to go like this anymore. Sorry, this. No point. And I'll get heat. I'll get Ray Starburst. It's pretty good. A crucial thing as well that he got that I need to just get right to the point with is his down forward 2 now gives him Starburst. I don't think you know how insane this feature is. Look! I did 80 damage in a standard counter hit scenario. This being given him Starburst is insane, I can't lie. Him getting Starburst from this is so nuts because his combo damage is immediately alleviated higher. Sorry, it escalates, it gets even higher. So it's like, this one's perfect, bro. Like, that's so good. It's so good. What else have I not thought about? So that's just honestly really good. He's frame advantage got changed for certain moves. So down forward 3-2. +5 on hit. On block, it's only -1 now, so he can actually, you know, go like that instead. Whereas before, it was -2, so he could technically, potentially do this and get away with doing a shoulder or down back, which I think this got changed too, but now it's in crouch status. I don't quite understand that. But yeah, I think that's kind of all of them, really. About 10 minutes on this character, but yeah, more or less, yeah, that's these new moves. You only really got two new moves, but all the other ones are more just adjustments on like transitions and shit, from what I've looked at anyway. Yeah, while rising, super sick. 3-3 got changed, so he gets more damage. I forgot to even show you that. So like, for example, you know, this delayed move here. If I hit that, that's 14, which is really good. Guaranteed. That's super good. Super good. A couple things lying around. Back one got changed. So on block, he's actually more minus, but it pushes him back further slightly. I don't know what you can possibly do. Maybe you can do that. I'm not entirely sure. Yeah, I haven't played online yet, but maybe you can just do some fine tweak because the range is a bit further. So like Devil Jim will struggle to probably hit you from here. So, you know, you're kind of on the safer side again, as always. And I think that's basically it, really. Like, this got changed. His down back 3 is, in my opinion, I think it's better. Because actually usable, you can use it way more now because it's quicker. Those 3 frames off make the move look entirely different. I'll be real. And on counter hit, it's more likely to hit more. That being said, he still doesn't have a low game. His low game isn't as strong as his mid game, obviously. His mid game's been buffed. Like, this is a 15 frame. That's a 15 frame. And if he charges it, he gets Starburst. His down forward 2 is ridiculous. You get Starburst from the dot. Do you know how crazy this is? And also, this move that I just done, back 4-3 1+2, is guaranteed to hit at the wall. Because there are times in season 1 where you do that move and it wouldn't hit. Now it does. So yeah, banger, banger, banger. Now what else? I think that's all the choices. I think that's everything, really. I don't think there was much else. Yeah, basically. Yeah, more or less, that's kind of all that really changed with him. Oh, right. Sorry, big thing. Kind of a big thing, kind of not. 3+4, it's a grounded attack now. So if you're on a stage that has a floor break, it will break with that. But it's at the cost of like your OT not being there anymore. What's it today again? So like if I do it here, you're not gonna hit before they hit. So you've lost that Oki, but you do, you know, can break the ground a bit now. So that's good at least, right? That will at least happen. But you're not getting any Oki like you used to in Tekken Set 8 in the first season. So that's, I think, one of the biggest changes. I think that's kind of it, really. Nothing else got changed. Like, damage got changed though. It does way more damage. What I just told you does way more damage. Up, yeah. Up forward, 3+4, which I showed you already. Does less damage. It does less damage, and it obviously doesn't wall splat anymore. But this extension does, and it's a true string if you're here. So yeah. So really, overall, he's gotten much better with Starburst. Starburst is still going to be a problem. You know, it still does damage. He gets a lot of situations where he can just, you know, check your reactions. Just have that being 14 is insane. He's got more plus frames, but obviously this is highs. High. Like high. This is really good though, good mids. And you can transition into what you call it once you're in it. Do it again if you like. And then go into crouch and try to mix with your lows, which honestly is a lot of lows and it's very risky, but what do I know? Well, of course you can just step. So yeah, I reckon he's definitely still top tier, or at least on the top end. I don't know how much other characters got buffed. Jin looks stupid, but yeah, I think he's alright. I'm probably edit a lot of this because some of it was just waffle. But yeah, from what I've seen anyway, like, he seems really good damage wise. He seems like he's gonna do way more, and just having a 12 frame punish like this is really good. 29 damage, and he goes into Starburst, so he already gets his win condition. And to me personally, he's close enough to do whatever he wants. And this will wall break. So yeah. Oh right, sorry. Last thing. This move here, he's throw, he's launcher. For some reason they gave it that. I think it's because you know, you want to get to the wall. But I don't know any sequences yet where you can do this and safely, you know, maybe when he has Starburst already. 1, 2, 1. Try one more time. Sorry. 1. Bang, 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 bam. Okay, I found it. Yes. It will benefit you when you're trying to get to the wall without breaking the combo. Yeah. Also, sorry, this move as well has been... You got more time to delay it. But obviously if you hit this on a counter hit, it doesn't matter. But you do have more time to delay it if they're gonna press a button. So that's also cool. If you're by the wall and you fought mid, high, mid, and then high, mid, and then delay. But you're punishable if they block it, so. Excuse me. That's neither here or there. But yeah, I think generally he got, from this pack, he definitely got better wall carry. He definitely got more use of Starburst. And honestly, he actually looks more scary than he was before. In my opinion. Now that you have to actually worry about the low. Because the low is a very viable option now. 1, 2, like, I could probably do more. Hold on. 1, 2, full break. Bang, 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 bang. I probably could have broken that wall. You're not gonna do it again. 1, 2, bang, 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 bang. I probably could shoot an arrow there, you know. One more time. One, two, bang, 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 bang. There's definitely a route to get you further ahead of it there, but I'm a joke, man. I know what I could have done. Are you ready? Okay, I got it this time. 1, 2, bang, bang. Okay, pull it. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I'm not paying attention. Boom. Boom, boom. 87. There we go. Yeah, so to me personally, I feel like Claudio has definitely gotten better, in my opinion. The fact that he now has a new low is going to make him a bit more scarier. He only has one low and then the side step one, obviously. 20, 21, they're basically more or less on the more verge of being unreactable. You can still react to 20 frames, but online and with other circumstances and mix-ups to think about, it's going to be really hard for you to be able to watch out for those. But obviously, I don't think how punishable that is has changed. You can still launch it. It's just on the quicker side and he gets left. He doesn't get a whole launcher from it anymore. But you know, he has better punishment now than he did before. He gets guaranteed Starburst in lost situations. Just this buff alone is scary enough because the fact that he can now get optimal damage, like even more of it, about popping heat, is, I don't know, man. And then this now being, you know, good for wall carry is, wait, did I just do it? Can I continue off of that? If I was able to do that, shit, I can do that. It's a bad combo, but I can just do that. Generally, I could just do that. Unless, hold on. Like, off of just that, I can't reach further. I think that's what I can do. Anyway, yeah, I think Claudio has definitely gotten better, and I feel like, I don't know what, the only thing I don't understand in the patch notes is the crouch status stuff. I know that they've made this so that, you know, he's gonna avoid less. He doesn't go as far down. So I think crouch status just means that, like, there's gonna be less moves he can avoid. But I don't know to what extent that's gonna be. Maybe the crouch status is obviously that, you know, I thought crouch status meant that, you know, he can do it in crouch, but I guess it just means that he can't, like, he's not going as nearly as far down as before. Maybe, I don't know. It feels like you can do it in crouch. Like, I think I'm doing it, I don't know. Anyway, those are the big changes. And then obviously this, for some reason, got nerfed. I don't know why. I don't know who was using 1.3, but, you know, that move got nerfed to being -12 on block. Yeah, I don't quite understand it myself, but whoever's using it, I don't know. I don't even know what it done, really, outside of, like, because before it was the move you do for this, for the counter hit launcher. So yeah, he lost his counter hit launcher, but he has a fast moving person, and he's still technically able to get a combo if he's at the wall. If he's at the wall, he's got you with that move. If he's at the wall and he has Starburst, he's gonna get a full combo. So, you know, and if not, and he hasn't got Starburst, he'll definitely get it. And then he's in your face, plus again, he still has his plus frames, like, he still has plus frame moves. Like, he still has stuff that's +9 now. Anyway, I'm done. Sorry, I keep waffling. I'm done.